I'm sure this will be an exciting part when it comes to watching the playback. I'll just give it a few seconds and we'll get the game started. What a great start. I'm buffering on my playback, which I'm seeing now, so yeah, that's doing well. So I have a feeling the watching the playback is going to be the only option. Unless, let me just check something. Yeah, I'm using the same bit rate and everything that I did in the first one. Right, anyway, that is enough of a wait. Let's get the game started. So I suppose I'll start then with the usual guff. I only have one monitor, so whilst I am in game I cannot see any of the chat, so I'll minimise the game screen occasionally so that I can see what is going on, if anything. Right, so the game has loaded, and the first thing you may notice is I have the Corvax helmet. It's finally here. It was unlocked about an hour and a half ago on the PC. I reckon by now the PS4 version has probably had it unlocked there as well. Xbox version still has a little bit to go. It's about 60-65% completed of tier 3 on the Xbox One. There's still plenty of time though. The event ends at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, so yeah, no dangers of not getting that finished on Xbox One. So I did rather luck out because the anomaly arrived in this system that I'm in. I have been in this system for a lot longer than most. But there are a few pretty good planets here. This one right in front of me is an anomaly planet, pillared planet. There's also this one here, which is another anomaly. This one is the capped planet. And then this planet over here is a crimson planet. If you've not seen a crimson planet yet, they are visually quite impressive. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but we'll start by taking a look at the two anomaly worlds here. So this was the first time I'd seen this particular one. But I did collect two of the collectibles. thought it was. That one right in front of me is one of them. So yeah, these are the things you pick up. I've got 2 of those at the base. I'll show them a bit later. But you might recognise the life forms, because these were the ones that were shown in the promo video for Visions. So this is the planet that you find them on. I'm pretty sure I scanned all of the, well, many of the items as I could anyway. You don't find a huge amount on anomalous planets. So that's that one. Let's bugger off to Pillared Planet. Now on this one, that's not it, that's the Crimson. Where the fuck's it gone? Oh, there it is. This one, I already had the collectibles that you can get from here. So I currently have 9 of the 11 that there are. In the last video I was saying that I didn't know how many there were to collect. Of course the game does tell you. And I just didn't think to look there. Close to one of the collectibles here. No, not. They do look awfully similar to that one. In fact, that is one. The calcium shroom there. That's one of the collectibles from this planet. But if you look in the guide under crafted products, you look at the penultimate page, they all appear here, so that's how I know there are 11. So those are the ones that I have. Those 2, no idea what they are, but I'm quite keen to get a hold of them. Right, are the life forms anywhere around here? I think I scanned the, no I didn't scan those. Well, the life forms are just these weird sort of, they're not like bubbles, they look a bit like some atoms. I say that as if I know what atoms look like, but you know what I mean. No fucking sign on, and I can't be asked to look. Oh, there's one. There we go. So they are quite easy to miss. Not as easy to miss as the ones on the bubble world, especially when it's at night and they all go invisible. But yes, that's them. That's what they look like on here. Isn't that exciting? I don't have anything else to do in this system, so once I've shown you the 3 noteworthy planets, we're going to bugger off to another system. Yes, this ship is called the Double D's of Death. All of my ships in the game are called the something of death. This one got the name Double D's because the engines to me look like huge D batteries. Petrified planet. Well, I didn't land there. I'm sure that's... I didn't even scan it, I don't think. Well, let's have a look at it anyway. I don't think there's going to be anything there. Anyway, yes. Yeah, it's called the Double D's of Death because those stupidly oversized engines just look like huge D batteries, and there are two of them, hence Double D's. What else could Double D's be referring to? I'll tell you what, if this planet does have a, if this is a third anomalous planet, I'll be quite pleased. Well, going on the assumption that this is going to give me a collectible that I don't already have. Any further out, you know. I don't really want to be landing on the dark side either. Good job, I've got plenty of pyro. Oh, not this one again. This is where you get the ossified stars. But this is the third time I found such a planet. The ossified star was the first collectible I picked up. I might as well scan when I can while I'm here. I think that isn't one of them. But that's what they look like anyway. Complete with the glowing sort of core in the middle. There's one that can be picked up right there. Where did that life form go? It's over the hill. That's it, it's just a rolling one of these. That's it there. So there you go. That's what they look like. Like I say, I've already got two of them, so I really don't need any more. I think you can't scan those hovering things. So yeah, although I haven't scanned a lot, pretty much everything here. Yes, in the last video, someone was saying that I had too many nanite clusters when I had 63,000. I now have 105,000. So yeah, I'll just imagine what they'll be saying about that. Right, where did I park? I remember parking that far away because I didn't. That's the fucking capital ship icon, for fuck's sake. There it is. There's another things beautifully. Sure it does. Right, so where the fuck is this crimson well gone? Is that it there? Yeah, there we go. Right, let's check this one out. Visually, this is quite impressive. In fact, I'm semi-tempted to build a base here. No, that's not worth bothering with. The only problem is that you look at the resources available on the planet, it doesn't mention any of the plants. I don't think any plants will grow outside of the biodomes or the hydroponic trays. I'm not interested in you either. I think I am at the unit cap again, aren't I? Yeah. So I definitely don't need to bother doing any of that. So this planet also has the ancient bones, so I'll have a go at picking them up. I picked up this thing, the water-stained sprockets from salvage scrap. Fucking hell. But yeah, I mean, obviously salvage scrap isn't going to be on this planet. It's, we'll see if I can find a half-decent skeleton. I'm only going to go after one. So all you do with them once you've got them is sell them for units, and I do not need units. Too fucking late now. Right, so we enter the atmosphere. The colour all changes to this rather deep orangey colour. So I think visually it looks pretty fucking good. All of these huge trees, you can't actually scan them, and you can't mine them for anything either, so not really a lot you can do with the things. It's also fucking difficult to know when that has changed colour, so you can land there. As you can see, once you're down on ground level, you get some sort of colour around you. So now you have the regular coloured ground, but still the impressive yellowy orange sky. So I do think it looks good, and that's the only reason why I'm tempted to build a base here. So to be honest, it's a bit useless for doing anything like growing any of the plants here. So let's check out this natural burial site then. I scanned quite a lot of the animals and plant life here, so I doubt I'm going to find anything that I need to scan. Great, so doesn't look like it's a particularly extensive skeleton, this one. No, it isn't. It's just a small fragment. So that's the cheapest, crappiest bit I could find. 98,000. It's also the most worthless one I've found so far. Right, there was another one. There's a few now. That's saying destination reach, so it's got to be the same one that I'm doing here, so... Where is it? Okay, let's try it. Looks like again it's just a small fragment. You don't have to excavate all that surrounding area like I have been, but I've not seen them completely uncovered before, so might as well give that a try. So yeah, all of these parts are all fucking useless. Worthless crap. Now there was another one. 325, okay. Let's check that one. There's a few more surrounding it, which says this one is also going to be pretty worthless. Looks like there's two. Let's see where the other one is. So yeah, just chipped fragment, and that is a, looks like a grubby partial skeleton. Well, there we are. So I found 5. Okay, now that one's the worst yet, and they're all shit. So let's get rid of them, don't need them. But yeah, that's your skeletons. Basically it's just digging up you know, salvage technology again. That's going to slow me down. So make use of that. Okay. Right, fuck up with that. No, it's just an observatory, so I'm not going to bother going in there. Okay, so we got, I thought I found another plant. Guess not. We did get another waypoint. Now to try and get out of here without hitting those trees. There we go. Okay, well, what we are going to do then is head to another system, so it would be nice if I could have actually sucked the freighter, rather than fly all the way back to where the freighter is. Fuck off, I'm too close to the planet. I'm not that close to it, surely. So instead of telling me why it can't, it just says cannot warp here. Fuck it. I might as well just go back to the fucking thing. So this system has 3 anomalous worlds in it. Actually, yeah, that's something I should have done. We'll land here, so I can at least show you where this system is. If you want to check out the 3 anomalous planets and that crimson planet. Yeah, that's where we are, and if you know how to convert that to a portal code, then yep, you're good to go. So yeah, that's where it is anyway. Now we're gonna fucking land. Still trying to send me to the space station. Right, while we're here, let's just have a look, see if anyone's watching this shit. Here we are. Right, so, Jules, Mick DC, Erudian Thorn. So 3 of the usuals. That's probably it. It's just you 3 that I'm basically doing this one for. I thought Double D was a reference to a bra size. Yeah. That never entered my head, that. Right, so for all his problems, this is a gorgeous looking guy. That is spot on. It always has been. But since they did the graphics overhaul with the next update, the 1.5, they just made it look even better. So yeah, I can't complain about the visuals in the game at all. Anyway, this is where things could get pretty boring, because I now need to find a decent system. Where's he going to send me? Promising, but he's also far too close. So talk amongst yourselves for a bit, because this could take a while. Comfortable callbacks. How many planets? Only one? Fuck off, not interested. Didn't see what that promising. No, it's only a medium. I told you this can take a while. Comfortable, right. Again, only one fucking planet. It's not worth bothering with. I want one with a decent number of planets in there because that increases my chances of finding an anomaly. Opulent, that's... okay. 1, 2, 5 and 1 moon. And there's water here and it's by Keen. Yeah, we'll go there. Let's see what we have here. Who was it who was saying that the double Ds of death would be better suited to the ship with the big balls? There we go. I gave this one the imaginative name Big Balls of Death. There you go. Right, let's see what we have in this system. Really shit at predicting what they are, so I'm guessing this is going to be one of those superheated ones or contaminated. That looks like being sort of lush paradise one or frozen. Oh fuck you, why do I even try? Heimel planet, so that's another frozen one and that's activated, so it's an extreme. Don't like the look of that. This is frothing. Okay, don't remember that. Oh, hang on. Is that the bubble? Yeah, it must be. Frothing planet sounds like the bubble worm, which I've already got.
Technology recharge.
Landing on the dark side again. Change that. Yeah, it's the bubble one that I've already found this type. It's good job I landed on the daylight side because, fucking hostile sentinels, just what I fucking need.
Units received extreme sentinel alert.
Any other collectibles? Can't see any. Well, I'll show them at the base then. I don't really want to hang around a fucking hostile sentinel planet because they are such a pain in the arse. And I managed to scan the one life form here anyway, so that's another completed, yeah, for what it's worth. Why did I click on waypoints? Okay, alright. Let's see what missions there are on the I didn't scan that back, did I? Yep. Was it this one I didn't scan? Yes. Toxic. Are we too far away to scan the moon? No, but I've got to be, you know, dead centre to be able to see it. Okay, let's get a bit closer. So it's fuck all there. Okay. What's the space station then? Take him on, but this close to the space station, it will, I'm bound to end up hitting a friendly and then I'll have everyone piling in after me. If I was in one of the exotics or the fighter, it might have been a different matter, but I'm... First thing I want to check is, do they have any silver on sale? No, of course not. They got fucking gold. I do not need any more of that. Yeah. I had 2,103. So I need another 2,100 silver so I can convert all that to platinum. Or refine it and then refine the platinum to nanites. Right, kill 7 sentinels, yeah, we'll do that. Which means I'll definitely do this one. Just one more sentinel and then I'll have the 169 nanites extra. See, if it was quantum processor, I'd do that. Alright, I'll do for the moment. Alright, so he has a gift, it's not a mission. Ah, you... I mean, okay, yes, you can convert viscous fluids to living slime and then, well, I keep saying convert, I mean refine, you know what I mean. Then you refine the living slime to runaway mould and then you refine runaway mold into nanites. Problem is, it takes 5.5 minutes to do each of those refinements, the viscous fluids to living slime, and then living slime to runaway mold. So 11 minutes, and you only get well, I've got, what was it, 225, so that's 45 nanites after standing there pouncing about for 11 minutes. So I can't be asked, I just get rid of it. I mean, I would say if anyone wants it, I'll give it away to you, but I've been giving away all these fusion igniters and stasis devices. I've got 152 of them, and no one's bothered coming along for those. So if no one wants them, then no one is certainly going to want 225 viscous fluids off me. Anyway, I forgot to check the second. Where you buy and sell, I can't remember the fucking names. Anyway, right, we'll go here because this is not an extreme. So I need to destroy 7, 8. Alright, so that means I've got to destroy a walker if I do it all in one go, which I'll try to do. Somewhere to land. Failing that, at least find some gallery. I find if you land near the harvestable plants, you have a much better chance of finding animals there. Oops. Passive sentinels. Well, they won't be passive for very long. I'll scan a few points anyway. If I press the right fucking key.
Units received. Units received.
These things. I'm not sure they're all the same animal. Yeah.
Units received.
So many of the plants on this type of planet look alike, so I can't be sure if I scan them or not. I can't believe that's a mineral. No. Oh, okay, scan that. And that annoying fucker there. Behind him. Can't believe I just referred to a plant as him. Did I scan that? No. Look what's in here. Some more nanites there. Get the extra Viking board. They always want chromatic metals. in there. There was a, I thought there was anyway, a knowledge stone nearby somewhere. You know what? It must be. Must have been that one. Are there any of those? Now this is something I was going to show in the last video, but I wasn't able to. If you're stuck in a cave and you're surrounded by all of these toxic plants that keep giving off all these toxins and everything, there is a way of avoiding them, which I spectacularly failed to do so far, but there are more than just the one there. You can actually walk right up to them. You can even be standing right next to them and they won't do anything. The only time they do is if your sight, i.e. this, the white dot, passes over them. Then they'll start giving off the gas. So if you just look at them through the, like say, the corner of your eye, sort of metaphorically speaking, they won't do anything. But as soon as you move the dot over them, you can see they're now all giving it off. So just basically don't look directly at the things and they'll ignore you. Identified plant. Not interested in the middle. Okay, here we go then. Scan you.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed. Radiation protection.
That means the barrels are going to fall down that fucking hole, aren't they? That was a fucking waste of ammo. Scan those while I'm here. Oh, they're running away. There we go. Alright. And get that gun. I think I might actually make it to this knowledge stone at last. There we go. And now 8 sentinels down, so I don't need to take out the walker, but I will. Cannon might have taken him out, but well, it helped anyway. Right, let's now we sorted him out. let's fuck off out of here. Now this isn't the closest planet to the space station, so I don't really want to be leaving the atmosphere until they stop searching. Let's have a look at how many nanite clusters I've picked up here. That'll do. 66. Minor settlement, I bet that. Bad looking one, but I bet it's shit. It's not great, that's for sure. Let's see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. That's about it. Does this have anything worth buying? Nope. That's everything. Yep. Right, let's see if they have any materials worth having. Components, rather. Nope. Fuck all. Now, where did the flag go? The other fucking side. Not showing return of mission agent. Okay, so that will bring up the nanite cluster count to 105,917. But I also have some palladium that needs to be refined, so that'll give me some extras. None of those missions grab me, so alright, well let's head back to the base, because I finally finished the underwater section of the base. And I also have the 9 anomaly collectibles on display there. In fact, apart from the rattle spine, or rattle spine, whatever it's fucking called, I've got 2 of all of them. I've only got 1 of those rattle spines, but I will be picking up another if I find one. So I've got 1 of them all in this one display area. The rest are all scattered around the base, all over the place. Basically a half-hearted attempt so that any visitors who come here can see if they can find them all. Anyway, while we're here, while we are just arriving, let's have a look and see what else I've missed, if anything. Any views on X4? Well, I mentioned that last time. I won't be bothering with it. I couldn't get into the first 3. I've got all 3 of them, and yeah, learning curve on it is really steep. Yeah, well, it was on the first 3 as well, so yeah, I just thought, nah, fuck it. So right, well, hello to everyone else who's shown up. I also picked this fucking thing up. This is one of those, I can't remember what they're fucking called, but with the community event that has just ended, once you got to tier 2, you could get this thing. And after getting it, I then found I couldn't build it anywhere actually in my base. I could only build it on the actual planetary surface, but nowhere actually inside the base, which I thought was a bit cuntish, to put it mildly, because I thought it looked pretty good, and it does look pretty good if you've got it on display in, you know, a room. It doesn't look good when it's stuck on the outside there, just well, totally out of fucking place. So I have sort of got this part here fixed, where you would be going in and out of the underwater section. I also stuck the door on this side because, yeah, you may see what I'm thinking. Surely it won't cost much to build like a bridge connecting this to the land there. Anyway, before we go into the underwater section, I just want to quickly refine the pugnium. This only takes seconds. Right, well, that 3 is left over. That's no fucking good to me. Right, I told you it wouldn't take long. Now, I'm not overly keen on this way in and out. I had to use the ladder because the stairs just wouldn't fucking work. No matter what I tried, they just wouldn't get placed properly, so fuck it. I used the ladder, but as you just saw there, it glitches like mad when you're climbing up and down the fucking thing. So this is not one of the collectibles. This is something you unlock with Quicksilver. I only put the one down because, having bought it, I thought, well, I may as well use it, but I quickly realised, having placed it, that it looked shit. So I won't be bothering with that anymore. That's the barnacle. So here we are then in the new section, not particularly original. It's just a 4x4 glass cuboid room, and this has, well, as well as a table in the centre with 2 more gimmicky things that I got with Quicksilver. It also has all of me collectibles from the anomaly planets. So we got the capillary shell, the terbium growth, there's the old rattle spine, cable pod, which is by far the most boring of them that I found so far. Galaxy shroom, the bubble cluster you can't see very well down here, even when I put all the lighting around it, it still doesn't show up that brilliantly. The ossified star, the glitching separator, and the electric cube, which I mentioned last time. I knew that it was there, but I hadn't got one. But now I have. In fact, I've now got two. So yeah, that's 9 of them, I think. Yeah. So I just need to find 2 more. I suspect I am going to be looking for quite a while before I find the fucking things. Now I'm also thinking of modifying part of the base, because that glitch where I can't walk through the door off one of my landing pads, I may get rid of that room completely and like rebuild it somewhere else. There is still an entire section that I plan on doing, in case anyone's forgotten. I was going on the assumption that anyone gave a shit in the first place. See, you can see the bubbles there, but not underwater. It's too dark down there. So anyway, yeah, so I plan on getting rid of this room here. I'll obviously put everything that's in it somewhere else. And I'll get rid of this corridor, which obviously won't be needed. But yeah, the unfinished section up here, the part that goes along the side of the mountain here, and it just ends in the glass observation yeah, here. There is going to be, you know, like a section that I'll be building around here. Yeah, I may let it wrap around the this mountain a bit more, because I will be putting another landing pad here. So that way, if you're doing the multiplayer game where the maximum number of players would be 4, so all 4 of you would have somewhere to land if for some reason you all decided to come here. But really 4 is, what am I doing on? 4 is the maximum number of landing pads you will want at any base, because otherwise the complexity goes up too high and the whole place starts lagging and everything else, and it just becomes pretty much unplayable. Right, well, it doesn't look like there's very much else on the mission board that grabs me here, so we'll have a look and see what missions are available on my capital ship. Oh, actually, before I do that, I've got to remember to check the terminal here to see if this place is selling silver. I'll also check these. Not need more fucking navigation data. That's not. Yeah. And that's not either. So 3 of those, we'll sell them. Alright, should be another nanite terminal there. Now what we got here? Now, about the last 3 or 4 sisters I've been to, they've all sold silver. Now that I need some, I had no fucking sign of it. Okay, alright, well let's get rid of that, get rid of the excess pugnium. Didn't get anything for them, but it's just about clearing space in the inventory. Sure there isn't going to be anything worth doing here either. If there isn't, we'll just bugger off to another system. It's always monstrosities. Those missions are, well, they certainly were bugged, and so I just don't want to do them again. But 346 nanites for raiding a planetary harvester, I'll definitely fucking do that.
Navigational data received.
That's more nanites than I've seen offered for destroying 3 Sentinel walkers. On the planet I've already been to. Oh well. Now the amazing thing is, this is only the 3rd fag I've lit up since this video started, and I've been doing it for an hour and 10 minutes. That must be cutting down. By 2 easy targets straight away. Now, let's scan that animal. Yep. Right. No, I want the, that's it. Okay. Fucking yes. So that's those 2. Your shield is as strong as mine is in this one. Yeah, you really don't need to worry about Sentinels outside. That looked like another Sentinel quad. It was. There's another 2 Sentinel quads actually. That's alright. Right, one and two. Okay, that'll do. Why isn't it reloading the fucking pulse now? About fucking time. Okay. So now we just need to wait for them to stop searching. Which we'll do with them actually starting searching. Drop pods, don't need those. Last. That's tunnel. Don't need to be landing any trade posts yet. That's another manufacturing plant, but that's just going to mean spending longer waiting around before I'm bugger off. Fuck it, not interested in either of them. Right, let's go. So what did I scan there? So we're now up past 106,000 in the old nanite clusters. You fag ash all over us. Last clunking sound you might have heard when I turned the seat around is indicative of the fact that this chair is absolutely falling apart. I did order a new one today. It was supposed to have been dispatched today, but it hasn't because it's fucking December and everywhere is snarled up with getting orders out. So who knows, I might get it by, you know, this time next month. So that brings me up to 106,403. What else we got here? Another raided planetary harvester for 326 nanites. Well, I'm not saying, I'm not fucking saying no to that. It's going to be not just on exactly the same planet, it's going to be at exactly the same building. Right, let's see if there's what else has been said before I head off on that one. Interested in seeing how you've done the entrance to the underwater section. I can never get that part looking decent. Well, mine doesn't look decent either. It barely fucking works. Cable pod looks like the Sputnik satellite. That's an insult to Sputnik. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, or rather a thrown together junk version of it. Yeah. What am I going to do with those nanites? Well, I am probably going to end up replacing every single one of my starships because I'm sure you recognise them all from other YouTube videos, and that's all I've done. I've just buggered off to, you know, through portals to particular systems and got those. So if I find some decent ones on my own travels, I'll grab them, replacing the one that everyone's seen a million times before, and then of course I'll need to upgrade them all again. I mean, alright, it's not exactly going to cost me 106,000 nanites to do that, but at least I know I'll be able to do it straight away. And then as for the one-shot kills on quads, yeah, I was quite keen to get the weapon to do that. All you need is the geology cannon. I've only put one S-Class upgrade on there, but that's enough. But even if you haven't upgraded it, if your aim is good, you can one-shot kill a quad, you know, with it just left left as stock. Oh, thank you, I've got the ammo. I've made the entrance a bit awkward now. There we go. Right, are there any more around here? No, it looks like it's just these two. Oh, well, now two more are showing up. You've got to be fucking careful with the geology cannon though. I've killed myself about at least a dozen times with it. Alright. That'll do. How many of those quad servos have I got now? 8. I don't need them, so I'll be selling those off. So I've only got, what, 343 puglium there, so it's only going to be 34 nanites. It's not exactly a huge amount. Am I going in the same direction I did last time? I should have gone in another direction and then seen if there was anything interesting in that heading. Alright, so another 326. Let's see what other missions we have. Fucking hell. Alright, looks like we're going to see the same fucking mission again. But, you know, I'm not going to say no to missions that pay over 300 nanites. Especially when it keeps sending me to the same place. I think this time the door will be closed again. Not that that is really going to hold me back very much. Alright, well, I think we all know the drill now. Why now, I should say. Now, when we head to another system again, I'll use the freighter as always. By now, if I was to do a jump in any of my starships, we would arrive at a capital ship battle. But I want to save that for the next video I do. I mentioned it when I was announcing like the schedule for the live streams, that I want to do a video where I compare the weaponry for the various weaponry anyway for the starships. And the best way for me to do that, I think, is if I go to a capital ship. So I'm going to save it for that. Yeah, I knew it. Set that up. Let's go and get this thing before oops. Just in case. So I did that once before. I was so interested in taking out all of the quads and everything that I forgot to actually go and get the data, and it did time out. Sure there's another quad around somewhere. No, I can't see the fucker. Oh, you come around the back here, okay. Yeah, there he is. Right, there we go. So that's all the quads taken care of. So now we can piss off. Frantically pressing E to reload. Yeah, this time we'll go another direction. This way. Oh, this is going to be a trading post that far away. Yeah, it's not interesting. Anyway, they've given up looking for me. Surely that's got to be it. I mean, that's close to 1,000 nanites made.
Scan detected.
There you go. Oh god.
Hostile ships approaching.
Alright, looks like there's about 4. Yep. Missed every single one. Okay. Now I've got to be careful because my frigate has just arrived, which means there's now a lot of Frenchies in the area. Well, that wasn't me that hit the frigate there, so that alarm may be going off, but I'm okay. Right down now. Right, who's next? Mistimed it. I would have had a couple of real shots there. Okay, so it took him out. So there's only one enemy ship still in the area. There he is. And there he goes. So I picked up, okay, well, nothing like as much as I thought I did, but I'll definitely keep the Herox and Limium. 5 silver, I need 2,100 and I'll get 5. Really useful. Let's just sort out the rest of this. Goes to the high capacity. I've been using more ammo than I thought. Right, chromatic metal, it looks like I do need to top it up a bit, not by much. I am a bit obsessive when it comes to keeping the material counts topped up, so let's sort that out.
Technology recharge.
That is everything, so now I've got 516 pugnium. 51 nanites from that. I am certain I don't need any more Herox or Lemium, so I can refine those. I'll double check before I do them. Looks like I need to sort that out.
Technology recharge.
Right, so we're now past 107,000. Surely it's not, it fucking... no. I'm not doing it a fourth fucking time. Let's just refine the pugnium that I got. And we'll just piss off out of here. well, this one. Oh, 1. Did I say 53? I meant 51. Right. So, yeah, let's just double check to see if I've got enough. I know I've definitely got too much lemium. I had 16 of them in one mission yesterday, yeah, so I don't need any more of them. And hang on, Herox is here as well. Right, okay, so I don't need that either. So we'll run these through the refiner. So lemium, I'll get 250 for those two. And I'm pretty sure Herox refines to silver. Yep, you get 250 for one when it comes to doing silver. So now we'll bung these two together to create 250. This takes a little while, so let's have a look at what other messages we've got. Bugger all. Okay, that was quick. This does take a while refining this lot. Well, yeah, I might as well get shot all that lot because I don't need any of it. So again, getting no units for any of it, it's just clearing space. I had 12 of those quad servos in the end. I'll keep this going for about another 20 minutes or so. I don't want them to drag on for ages. I think 2 hours is quite enough. So we'll, once I've refined this platinum to 50 more nanites, we'll bugger off to the next system and see what awaits us there. This is quick, sort of. Alright, done. Okay. Tempting as it is, I'm not going to do that fucking mission a fourth time. Now, have I got the fuel? Yes. Far too close. right on the limit here. Affluent, that looks promising. Only 2 planets. Comfortable. That's only got 3. And there's 3 moons. Moons I find really annoying. This is really where, like I said before, talk amongst yourself, because it can be fucking ages trying to find a decent system. I don't know if advanced is high or not, as it is, there's only 2 planets there, so oh, prosperous, right, oh, 1 planet, fuck off. Comfortable, no, only 2. Prosperous, 1. Booming is, that's only a medium, and yeah, that only had 1 planet, so not bothering. Oh, fuck it, adequate is shit. There's 4 planets there. Better than average chance of one of them being a anomalous one. Let's go. A bit green, this place. You look at all this green light that's flooding into the hangar here, and you think, yeah, okay, this capital ship has some serious fucking panel gaps. It's not been very well built. I wonder I keep getting that glitch where I keep falling through the floor. Right, let's have a look. This doesn't look very promising, but the next one does. Windswept planet, but no, it's just a desert. Now this looks like it might be alright. Breached planet. Well, there's definitely one, but this is one that I've been to before. I have to say, I don't recognise the description. Not been to this one. Well, I've seen it before, but pre 1.7, 1.75. So this looks like a chance to get a new collectible. So this will get me up to 10. Only 1 more to get after this. Because that's going on the assumption that I can find one here. Now, I'm not always easy to spot. At least I now have a target of some sort. I haven't been checking. Are these all minerals, or have some of them been flora? Aha. Light efficient. Have you? there was another one over here. Yep, so I'll have my 2 of each that I'll be trying to maintain. There we go. Now, I just need to find the life form on here. Looks like finding the collectibles is not difficult, there's plenty of them. Well, I guess in case you want to come to this planet and have a look, there's your coordinates for here. So again, run that through the portal, you know, the decoder thing, and yeah, you know where to come. Right, now, see if we can find any of the life forms anywhere. I don't really want to leave here until I have found them. So all that dust or so, it might be indicative of something. Well, I'll scan the... now I definitely know I've found at least one flora. And there's got to be life form around here somewhere. So the centre to wipe out. Let's just double check. Yeah, there is one here. Gotta find the gun. Unless it's underground. There's cobalt stalagmite. We'll get that flora anyway. Seeing anything, not picking up any signals. Oh, I bet I know what it is. It's because it's night here. I think I've got to be on the daylight side. As far as I got from this ship, I thought I was nowhere near it. Very well. Take that. So I have no idea what the life forms on this planet look like, but I want to find out. So let's piss off and head to wherever it's daylight here. Getting light. Something around there. Oh, here we are, right. Here they go. looks like they're very similar to the ones we saw at the last anomaly planet. So that's them. I like the look of that hauler. The rear end and shit, but right, that's another planet done. I can't believe with these anomalous planets you find the one life form there, the one fauna, and that allows you to add this to your milestones as discovered all species. So I'm now on 51. So if you've just started, you can quickly build this up in no time just by going to the anomalies. I don't even know what the other two planets in this system are like yet. It could be that one of them has the 11th item that I want. I doubt it, but it might. Right, that's the one I already scanned, isn't it? Yeah. And, okay, so I can't see that one. Here it looks promising. Saturn planet. That is where the electric cubes are. So there are two anomaly planets here. I doubt there'll be a third, so I know there's one more planet I haven't checked yet. So I know somebody, I think it was Jules, suggested I check out the anomaly planets, and I mentioned that it was possible in the video where I gave the schedule, and then I said, but I doubt I could do it because I wouldn't be lucky enough to keep finding them. And here we are. This is the the fifth one we've been to in this stream. So okay, I guess it is working all right. Oh, I don't think I can use that, but it does mean that there is a waypoint I can save. Yeah, I think those things are all offline. And I think there, I thought that was a electric cube. Anyway, there's one of the anomalous life forms here. So yeah, finding it was easy. Scanning minerals, but I know occasionally they come up as flora. Anyways, have a look and see if we can use the boundary. Okay, let's download data. Scenario: proliferation of Gek Corvex Viking triad across majority of known realities, recurrence of traveller prophecy throughout lifeform cultures, analysis cultivating lifeform grouping with minimal intervention, yet repeated motif of blank has emerged. Why? What is it that the universe desires? What does it believe to be missing? and that's it. So it's just more pretentious bollocks, like, yeah. Oh, okay, it looks like there's an electric cube around here. Yeah. So that's it. That's how they look here. So yeah, that's now 52 planets where I've discovered everything. You know, all, yeah, the zoology one. That's ridiculous. I wonder if they sort of thought that through when they were introducing this feature. Because it now means that getting the milestones for planetary zoology is now unbelievably easy. Even if you're just starting the game, you can do it no problem. Anyway, that's another planet found. Is that the last one? Breeze planet is where we just come from, so this must be the last one. What's here? Terraforming catastrophe, so there's going to be fuck all there. So really, this planet here is the only one that's going to be, well, if there are any missions, that's where they're all going to be. Get out of range of this fucking frigate. There we go.
Hostile scan detected.
Alright, let me think about it. So this is a Gex system I'm in. 2 or 3? 2. That's the first one down. There's my frigate turned up there. Not really needed to do very much. Get more Herox, more chromatic metal, but I don't need any more of that now, do I? No. Okay. Well, the Herox I will use. The rest can just be sold. Bad though. I mean, 4 planets in this system and 2 of them are anomalies. So if you're collecting the glitches, or whatever you want to call them, there's 2 more here. The coordinates I showed earlier. rated planetary harvester for 334. Yeah, okay. And there's also rated planetary depot. It only pays 156, but might get me some useful stuff I could do with some thermic condensator to lose. So I'll kill 4 sentinel quads for 330. Yep. Alright, so there's those 3.
Navigational data received.
Does this place have any silver for sale? No, what a fucking shock. Let's get rid of all the waste stuff. Right, let's have a quick check on any messages. Am I looking forward to the ED update next week? Well, I was playing the beta for a while. Yeah, I've already got a pretty idea what will be there. It'll be interesting to see how many bugs from the beta will still be unfixed in the 3.3. I suspect not only a lot of them, but as is often the case, there'll be some that were never seen at any time in the beta, because as I say, it always fucking happens. We'll do the depot one first, because the problem is with beta 4 and I think beta 3 as well, they didn't do any updates to it. So although there were bugs present and reported, we never got to try out the fixes. And then they ended the beta, was it yesterday or Monday? But they say they're still working on it. So again, there's going to be more coding done, more changes and whatever, and none of it has been tested. So I expect not only the same bugs that were present throughout the beta, but I expect additional ones to appear as well. It's happened every single time they've done a major update. So, you know, believe it or not, I expect it to be the same here. Anyway, Elite Dangerous is for next week. I'll be doing that then. So for now, stick to this. Those sentinels are completely ignoring me. Well, it means I can scan some plants before I then attract the wrath of every fucking sentinel in the area. Oh no, I thought that he was scanning me. I don't really need to scan anything else. Right. Salt green, yeah, need that. This one, I don't know whether I need it or not. Gold, I don't need that. Background gold, I do need that. Alright. That was not difficult, but it hasn't sent me any of the sentinel quads that I needed. Alright, let's go and find this industrial secrets one. I bet it's right here, miles away. I've got to wait for the countdown before I'm going to low orbit. Thankfully, it's only a short countdown. There we go. did notice that I've only got 2 of my geology cannon shots left. So I'm going to have to somehow rearm it. Well, I say it like that, like it's doing, it's not. Stop pissing me about, there we go. Right, so that's done. Another unidentified plant, even though it looks identical to the one I just scanned. Let's see, 1. Okay, that's looking better. Oh, lots of slow down there. Well, let's get in here and get this bit done. And then we'll come out and sort out the quads. I don't get any slowdown at all when I play this game normally, it's always when I'm streaming. Right, well it looks like it only sent 2 pods out here. Right, so I've got the walker, I've got those 2. Sure, I had signals at 4. No, it is only those 3. Alright, fuck it, we'll quickly rearm that. I've got some more unstable plasma. Let's kill all these fuckers here and see if we can attract more points. That's really FPS stuff. Where'd the other? Like full shot from his blaster, and it did virtually nothing to his shields. I didn't miss. There'd have to be a fire storm coming in. I think this is just going to be another walker. It's not going to be more. Yeah, there's no quads with it. Shield recharge station needed that. Now if I can get it up to level 5, which I should do once I destroy this one, that then means I'll have there should be 2 quads come along with it. That's another one there. Yeah, so I'm now up to level 5. So that should mean I now get the full works coming after me. But I have to start it that other regular. What am I fucking missing? There we go. Alright, that's all 4. I'm gonna taking out the I've done what I needed to here. So that looked like that used up an awful lot of whoops, ammo. Yes, it did. Right, okay, let's make some more. Make 2 loads. Recharge that. Right, so what have we got? Get rid of those, don't need them. 96 silver, that'll be handy. So, 505 pugnium.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, okay. I think this is the game telling me that I'm overrunning a bit. Yeah, I was meant to be ending 10 minutes ago. Oops. Just realised. Yeah, fucked it. Right, okay. Yeah, I can't do anything to avoid this cunt. Let's see if I can leave them behind. I think I can. Yep. Right, so we'll hand these in. Check it just yet, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to do that one. So, yeah, I forgot to claim the extras for those. Yeah, I didn't find a single animal here this time. I only found 6 flora. So that brings nanite clusters up to 108,567. I have some pugnium to refine, and I'll probably have some platinum to refine because the Herox will be going. Actually, that'll make a decent amount of silver. So all that gold that's in the freighter here, I may actually finally have a use for it. But yeah, I think that will do then for this one. It's just oh, there's that other. No, it's only a fucking small one. Alright, so restore point saved. I think that will do. Let's just see what else is. Yeah, there we go, so add there. So yeah, there we go. a bit longer than planned, but well, you get the general idea anyway. So that then is this street done. Next week it is going to be, more than likely it will be Elite Dangerous. If you ask me right now, I'm about as enthusiastic about it as someone waiting for a root canal. But yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. So until then, it's me who's going away.